Oh, the mighty have fallen. Anybody who knows me knows just how much I love Bryan Cranston. Breaking Bad is up there in the top 3 of my favourite TV shows of all time. Probably just because I love watching the metamorphosis of watching Walter White turn into Heisenberg. It's just amazing storytelling and incredible acting from Bryan Cranston. And the world was literally his oyster when he finished Breaking Bad. And it concerns me that he's choosing to do lewd comedies and potential future flops like Power Rangers. But before that bombshell comes out, let's talk about his latest foray into the mainstream. It may be called Why Him, but my question to you, Bryan Cranston, is why this? I'm guessing for a decent paycheck. So, Why This is directed and written partly by John Hamburg. And in some ways, it's a rehash of his previous successful film that he co-wrote, Meet the Parents. So, the story is about this girl called Stephanie, played by Zoe Dutch, who wants to introduce her entrepreneurial, unhinged, game app designer boyfriend, played by James Franco, to her slightly stuffy and old-fashioned father, played by Bryan Cranston. And as to be expected, it becomes this sort of clash of personalities between Bryan Cranston's character and James Franco. And it becomes this sort of rival comedy. And I'm using comedy in the loosest sense because I really didn't laugh much at this film. The only reason I wanted to go see this film is because it has Bryan Cranston and James Franco in. They've both shown in the past that they're both very versatile actors and they can both do comedy and they can both do drama when they need to. And to have them both together in a festive comedy sounded like something I would enjoy watching. But I was wrong. Oh god. Scanning my brain for things to say that are positive about this film. Okay, so the best thing that I can say about this film is even though that the script is pretty poor and, you know, very predictable, Bryan Cranston and James Franco do the best they can with what they're given. And the contrast of their characters, Ned and Laird, does provide a catalyst for some comedy. But it's the lowest common denominator style of comedy. Toilet humor. Literally. And the other attempts at humor are just so poor as well. Like there's a scene where there's a teabagging moose, a misunderstanding of the word bukkake, and there's also another scene where James Franco's character Laird is trying to get, you know, his girlfriend's little brother to come up with the worst sort of swear word possible, and then it becomes a recurring gag where literally his little brother just keeps saying, double dicking, double dicking, double dicking. It wasn't funny the first time, it's not funny the 8th or 9th time either. And the attempts at humour don't get any better than that. For me, the actual laugh ratio was for one every good line of humour that actually did make me laugh. There was another 4 or 5 jokes that just completely missed the mark and just made me eye roll. What really infuriated me the most about this film is that it's established from the offset that Bryan Cranston's character Ned does not think that James Franco's character Laird is a suitable partner for his daughter. And then they bring the proposal element into this film to, you know, get them to bond. And then it has its mishaps and its hiccups. And then it comes to the finale. All of a sudden, Bryan Cranston has sort of changed his mind. And it makes absolutely no sense. No father in the right mind would ever get to a point in the space of 3 days from actually meeting his daughter's boyfriend and saying, no, you do not have my blessing, to, yeah, go get her, champ, especially after witnessing a bunch of childish and reckless antics. It just completely goes against his character and it doesn't work. It feels like a giant slap in the face to the audience, just like, oh, you want a happy ending for a festive film? Well, we'll give it to you, don't worry, even if it makes absolutely no frickin' sense. And overall, it's just not a very good film. There is nothing in Why Him that does anything to improve on his work that John Hamburg did in Meet the Parents. The script is very weak, the jokes are very poor, and it's also so predictable that a 7-year-old could have wrote this film. It's just a festive holiday comedy that is really silly and crude, but really kind of desperate. Guys, I'm going to give Why Him a 3 out of 10. If you want a festive, fun film to watch, then just rewatch Home Alone, because this is not worth your time or money. Thanks so much for watching, guys. For more things related to movies, TV, popcorn culture, I'm Luke Carefield. Thanks for watching.